What's up, players? So today's kind of windy. Sorry if there's some really shitty wind noise at some point, but today we're gonna get the Cheeto pretty much ready for the first start. It's Mother's Day today, so I don't know if Daniel's coming over. He had some stuff going on, so if he makes it over, we might try and start it today. If he doesn't, then we probably won't. We pretty much have everything done for the car except for the intake manifold system, and we're starting it off by rebuilding the injectors. I call it rebuilding, but it's pretty much just regasketing it. So you could get these little kits. I think this is about $12. I want to say the M3s are like $17 or $18 off Amazon. It comes with new pintle caps, new O-rings upper lower, spacers, and it has a little injector filter. So this is one that's already been done. This guy has been stripped completely down, and then this one hasn't been done at all yet. Merrick came through, so he's gonna be working on some shit. He bought a GS.
2J, brother.
We're gonna have a battle of the NA straight sixes.
You're gonna win.
That's fair. You need to drop it. You need to drop it, bro.
I need to do a lot of things to it, but right now I need to get coilovers because that rear suspension shit. So
I feel that. I got coilovers coming this week for this ugly piece of shit. We can show them how to rebuild the injectors for anyone who wants to do it at home.
Oh, okay. Yeet.
A little 1/4" driver with an 8mm. I got a little screw. I want to say this goes on like the front. It's just a little 8mm self-tapper. These are all over the place on the body. And then I got a big ass pair of this thing.
Channel locks.
Yeah, so to get the old filter out, well, I got a pick around here somewhere too. So you take the little screw, you screw it in like that, just so it'll catch. Don't run it all the way down. You grab it, and then you pull it out,
and then
the old filter is out.
What it looks like without it. See?
So that's the old filter. And then you just grab it,
untap it,
untwist your screw,
and you don't have to worry about the integrity of the old filter because you're not reusing it.
Exactly. So same thing with the pintle cap. You just grab it,
pull that bitch off. Like that's what's getting fuel to your motor.
There we go.
It's that little bit.
Those guys come off.
That guy comes off.
Work on that little pick. So get the filter started, and then you got to press it in. Press it in like that. There you go. And then we'll throw an O-ring on. Spacer. O-ring.
That's okay.
Pencil cap. $12 refreshed injectors. Bing bada boom. You know what's funny is those pencil caps just like to fall off, and when you actually want to take them off, they're like a pain in the ass. Bing bada boom. We got 6 spray boys all ready to go. So we got our manifold ready to go. We got new manifold gaskets. I epoxied the fuck out of this thing, so that's not going anywhere. And our vacuum line for the fuel pressure regulator is windshield washer tubing, so that's pretty slick. Me and Danny came home from work the other day and did a couple things on the car. So we blocked off that cooling plug and we ran our fuel lines. So these are the lines we picked up from Pep Boys, and we pretty much just tied it in and tied it all down.
You still have all these sus boys hanging out.
Yeah, I tied them all off, so I'm not worried, but I'm pretty sure this is routed right. We bought way more fuel line than I think we needed to because it's way longer, but honestly that's okay. So that'll be fun. So we need to get the idle control circuit on and in.
Double chin on camera, make sure that we get that.
As I'm 90% sure this is not the right hose for this.
Probably not, nope.
This is definitely not the right routing either. Dude, I've blocked off like probably 12 vacuum ports on this motor.
Hey, you're coming at me about my PCV valve.
And I need to block off this one right here too. I gotta block up another one.
Only half a strip at a time.
And we're gonna wipe all that stuff down. And then we gotta grease, put a little bit of grease on the manifold fitting so it'll seal a little bit better. And then the duckling goes on. I'm pretty sure this is gonna reach, and then we have the air temp sensor is gonna go on. Then the throttle will go on and we can bolt the position sensor down. I should find the hardware for the throttle body.
Baby girl. baby.
Yes.
Shit. Oh, God. That's where that sits?
No, but that's where it's gonna sit.
It doesn't really have a fucking choice now, does it?
No. I didn't give it the option.
Look at that. It's hella ugly now. Oh yeah, it's definitely been plasti dipped. That or that's just a really shitty coat of paint. And this is where the fuel injectors go, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Okay. Okay, I see it. It's coming together.
Exactly.
I just don't know these cars, so.
You having fun there, Doctor?
Yeah, dude. Of course. You know me.
Let me grab a magnet for you. I don't know how we're gonna hold that down. Pretty sure that bolts to something down there. So now we do throttle body stuff. Ooh! Yes.
That's got this all fucky.
Yeah, it's a 318 throttle cable, so it's gonna be fucky.
She's adorable.
So the important thing is that we have wide open throttle. So if you want to go step on the pedal in there. All the way? Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah. It's jank. We have wide open. Because the cable's like doing a weird bend thing down there. But
that cable, that feels
does it?
Yeah.
Let me feel it.
It feels like you're gonna let off throttle and it'll go. Wow.
Oh, that does feel really weird.
Feels super fucky.
I am concerned about the dipstick though.
Yeah.
How is that gonna mount? This bolts to something down there. I want to say it bolts to the lower manifold bracket, but we're not running a lower manifold bracket.
Drill a hole in the intake manifold. What'd you break this time, Quinn?
I didn't break jack yet.
Yet. Fuck, you need to suck a dick.
It's under the manifold somewhere.
Get wrecked.
Well, it will stand 50 psi, so it better be.
So there's a clippy boy, and then it squeezes.
And
come on, record. Not record, focus. And then the clip goes on. That's not bad. Alright. And it just squeezes in like that. Boom. And then the clip goes on. Just like that. Injector's installed.
hopefully all of that shit doesn't leak though. True shit.
You're gonna cry if it does.
No, I'm just gonna have to take it all apart if it does. Yeah, there was a bracket right there and I just yeeted it off.
Yeah, you can see the, if you wanted to be.
That's why I took it off, because I knew it was gonna be in the way. I fit it on there with the bracket on, it was just touching it, so I'd rather, because the engine's gonna move on the mounts as we drive it, and I'd rather not have it rub a hole in the boot.
Well, then you should probably file down the bit that it left behind, because now it's a jagged edge, you know, and it's right on the right on that bit.
Yeah, well, we can worry about that later. Yes.
That's a big bitch. Do we need this too?
No, we're gonna run a pod filter.
That's alright. Just like that.
Angle it a little bit more like that.
You know what you're looking at over here?
The screwdriver?
A little nifty boy. Fuck.
Push it on and then twist the upper part. Just twist it.
Oh, what the fuck?
We are now officially ready for the first start procedure. That's for evap shit, I'm not worried about that. All we do is put oil in it, prime it, put plugs in it, put the coils on, bolt it all down, plug the fuel rail in. And if everything is working right, now we should be good. Everything else we have here. A little quart of ATF would probably be a good idea, because the power steering system's empty. Yeah. So we got to put the coils on, put the plugs on, put the fuel rail on, and if everything is dialed in and working properly, it should just fire up. So Daniel is on his way, so we're gonna go for the first start today.
I found it!
Is that the last two?
Last two.
So we're just here collecting hardware for the coils.
Bucket them all.
We got our plugs all clean-ish.
Oh.
These are used plugs, but they were on the bucket for like a couple months, so they're fine. I'm not worried about it. And I have a ton of OBD1 ignition coils. I don't know if they all work or not, but I have like 30 of them, so if they don't work, then we'll just juggle coils. So our battery has a 700 CCA rating, so I think that should be sufficient getting this pig going.
That should be fine.
So we should have battery power.
What is it on those two?
It's like 720. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we should be fine for that.
It might take a little longer just to...
I think the fuel pump will be fine for idle and shit. Ooh, don't play those games! Oh my god. Oh, you're gonna fucking lose your nuts, bro. Ah, Sean, don't fucking do that, bro.
I'll make amends.
Ooh! We got more oil. We got some Atif. And we got a ready M50.
With stop leak, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I could use that because the pump is fucked.
It's like ground.
It's a wood shape.
Yeah, basically. But it's actual walnut shells, just fucking ground up super hard.
Yeah, that's fine. We figure it out.
So if you want to pour that in there, Merrick, if you want to get in and crank the wheel back and forth, you gotta kind of bleed the steering system before we actually start it. Here. So as he works it back and forth, the level should just slowly start to drop.
Yeah, the level's going down a little bit.
Is it going down? Yeah, it should be. Yeah, just keep going back and forth.
Yeah, I've done this.
Yeah, you can see all the bubbles coming out.
Yeah? You. What's up, gangster?
Yeah.
You like that?
Little 2J light.
Little GS NA2J?
Dude, look at that M50.
Oh, is that a Supra?
It's actually an Aristo with a exhaust leak. We put the freaking dipstick in and we zip tied it to the throttle body and it stays. It's like solid. This is fucking funnel's garbage. That funnel is trash. And I paid $2 for it.
She's gonna do things today.
We hope. There's a lot of unknowns to this.
Like what?
Like if the motor works, if all the injectors work, if the wiring harness works, if the ECU works, if the cam and crank position sensor works, if the ignition coils work, if the fuel is okay, if I ran the fuel lines properly, if I wired the whole thing correctly.
That's just how she goes.
That's how it be, man. We also might need to jump a couple of pins on the auto trans harness to get it to start, but if it doesn't spin over, then I'll fuck with the wiring on that. There's headers and that's it.
That's fine. Fuck
So
it.
it's gonna be loud.
Oh, did you already?
That's
Oh,
cool.
this is gonna be
I
fun.
figured she'd
Is
be
the clutch
more-
and everything like all in line?
No,
No.
there's no pedal.
It's not driving today. It's starting.
It's starting today.
Okay.
We need to get a medium case diff and a pedal assembly.
It's not driving. Okay.
What the fuck do you turn the hazards off?
I took the hazard button out.
Where's the hazard button?
Nice.
Wait, are the injectors plugged in?
No.
Nice. It was dirty anyway.
Need some windshield wiper fluid, bro. I got some in the back. Preston.
Alright, yeah, so I gotta jump a wire.
Two wires of those.
That's for the auto trans.
Oh, it spins, boys.
Two spins.
Oh,
What'd you see?
I saw a spark.
Spark from where?
A spark fly from underneath the intake manifold.
Wait, what?
Yep, there it is. You can see it right there on the starter. It's like it's not grounded right or something.
Where? On the starter?
Yeah, do it one more time, Quinn.
I don't see nothing. Yeah.
Wait, it'll do it.
Yeah, because it's not starting now. It's not
Yeah.
spinning.
Kaka, come here. Lay down over here.
That thing is loose as fuck.
Was it?
Yeah.
be right next to me if you have to. That's fine. Not doing it.
Go again?
There's like 4 of them that aren't even in at all.
Wait, where are the coils at?
Right, they're over here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm best at, brother. Hey, you dirty dog. You got oil on you and stuff.
Nice. I want to put one in.
Jesus Christ, Quinn.
Oh, do these use fucking nuts?
Did I just find all of those for nothing then?
I want to put one in. Fun Quinn.
Just want some nuts, bro?
Yeah. Come here with your nuts.
Give us the nuts.
Dance.
Captain?
Yes. Motor's looking pretty angelic right now.
Oh, what? It fucking started.
So what are we doing?
We're gonna pull that little e-prom chip out of that thing. Shove it in and hope it works.
How are you on reverse this? Oof. There it is. Is that it?
That's it.
It's neutered?
It is neutered.
It's been neutered, Alex.
Just like
Give a speech, Alex. Give us a speech.
I'd like to take a moment to thank all the balls that have been removed from my dog.
Beautiful.
Stroking like a spoon. Man.
Yep.
Hey, what's up, Ness?
I don't understand the reference. All you need is the striped shirt and the backpack and the yo-yo.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know shit.
Key on? On. Yeah, we got no fuel.
Huh?
Said we got no fuel. So it didn't start, but we are super close to getting it going. I think I need to repin some of the connectors on the body harness or the main engine harness. I want to say there are a couple of things that are wired a little bit differently. So if you guys have any information on that, let me know down below. If not, I'm gonna have to figure it out myself, but we are so freaking close. But mechanically speaking, assuming all of this stuff actually works aside from wiring, we're ready to go, baby. So we just need to figure out what's going on with her wiring wise, and then we'll have a running M50 aside from the differential and pedal assembly and some other things to make it all work. What do you have to say?
Finn.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust.